Hey, hi, this is Ajay on my YouTube channel Unspoken Social Voices. In this last week on the 10th of the September, there was the Suicide Prevention Day. So today I would like to talk about the suicide. Nowadays we are seeing that so many, mostly the young people, they are committing a suicide. And mostly we suddenly react that oh my god, he committed suicide. Just he having something issue and within one day, within something like couple of hours, he did a suicide. But actually, when we actually look into the fact, the things are the different. Basically, we can, as a profession, I'm not a psychologist, but I have going through that, so I have quite a huge experience of the near about 5 to 6 years of that phase. So, with that experience, I would like to share something about that. It's not a suddenly process. Basically, we can categorize that suicide into the two phases. There are very few percentage the people reacted very suddenly to any incidences, but the roughly we can talk about in the figure, there are the 95% of people who commit suicide. They have a very long phase. Long phase in the sense that they are going through a depression more than 3-6 months. Yeah, they might be suffering through a couple of the years. So after that suffering through depressions, when they are going through a very serious depression, so in that phase they are having some suicidal thoughts because they don't find the meaning in their life. They find that their life is useless. So now there is the only one option that they have. They have to finish their life. And after thinking, after attending so many trials of suicide, they commit suicide. Because we simply say he don't have courage and he committed suicide. But to commit a suicide, again you need a very high courage. Because when psychologically you are mentally exhausted in the sense that there is a one layer on your mind when it comes to, because it stops all the positive thinking. When your all positive thinking stops and he finds no way to survival in their lives, so in that case the people commit suicide. There may be the different reasons, because some financial crisis, or some educational, or something relational status, or something kind of their orientation regarding sexually or anything. Because of that suppressed feeling, the people commit suicide. So how we can avoid it? Because as a society, as a family member, as a friend, as a colleague, we having some responsibility because we are going in this society. So we need some contribution towards it. Some people who are going through that mentally disturbed state and he is willing to share something, then you have to make some comfortable environment for him. If he is saying anything bullshit, you have to firstly believe into that. Because there are some different factors in the psychological, we won't believe because we are in the normal state, but for that person it's not normal state. Like some people having the OCD problem. So there is something repetitive thought or repetitive actions comes into their mind. So we simply say, how are you the bullshit guy, how you can do such a thing? But for that, they are doing that. Like the simply, I have locked the door or not. Repeatedly same thought coming into their mind. It's a normal thing for us. Have I switched the gas cylinder or not? It's a common for us, but this thing is not common for them. So some people are willing to share into that with you. So you have to be like the open-minded. You have to put the mindset in such a level that you can accept anything he is willing to share with you. This is what we can do. For that people, the first thing that we need give us some very high trust. We have to make feel him that no, I trust you. You feel free to share with me. This is what we can do. So as a society, I just told you that we have some social contribution, so we have to do that. There are also some people who are like, we are discriminating to them on their gender or their some sexual identity. So they are not free to tell about themselves only. Or they feel very suppressed, even they are not ready to share with their families what they are feeling. After the teenage, after crossing some like 14, 13 age, they come to know about themselves. If they are willing to share, then please keep your eyes open and the ear also open. And be ready to think them. Because as a society, as a people, we have to accept them what they are. Because the nature has created to the people, and nature has also created some problem. So with that, we have to accept each and all thing. If all we are contributing towards our society, either together, if we are working for, then we can see for the better India, a better world. All together we can make it. So this was the all on the occasion of the Suicide Prevention Day. So probably if you like it, so don't please forget to like, share and subscribe my YouTube channel. Okay, see you, bye. Have a nice day to all of you.